It is the 20th anniversary of Christopher Nolan's Batman Begins, and I think this movie has aged remarkably well. I have a very special connection to Batman Begins. It came out when I was 5 years old. It was the first Batman movie that I saw in theaters. I was already a huge fan of the Schumacher Batman movies, specifically Batman Forever, so Batman Begins was like a religious experience for me. I remember sitting with my dad in the theater, and I was just so blown away as a 5-year-old that we saw Batman's origins, scary villains, and such a realistic Gotham. And outside of my nostalgia for the film, I think this is a very important movie for the Batman franchise. If you don't know, prior to 2005, Batman had sort of become a little bit of a joke. Specifically, Batman and Robin in 1997 very heavily tarnished the franchise. It was a long road to try and revitalize the character in live action, with tons of different filmmakers attached to the project trying to do it, all of them trying to craft a script and build a world that could make the character serious again. Eventually, Warner Brothers approached Memento director Christopher Nolan in 2003. He wanted a much darker and way more realistic Batman film that wasn't just trying to sell Happy Meal toys. Tons of actors auditioned or were approached to play the titular character. Jake Gyllenhaal, Heath Ledger, Joshua Jackson, Eon Bailey, Hugh Dancy, Billy Crudup, Henry Cavill, and Cillian Murphy, who, like Heath Ledger, would be a Batman villain in this trilogy. At some point or another, you've probably seen the videos on social media of all the audition tapes. Eventually, of course, the role goes to Christian Bale, who I think was such a phenomenal choice. 20 years later, when I put my nostalgia to the side, I think Batman Begins has really only gotten better with time. I've said this so many times that even though I think The Dark Knight is a better film than Batman Begins, I think Batman Begins is a way better Batman movie than The Dark Knight. It feels so lived in. I love the design of Gotham, and it really does feel like a comic book brought to life. Especially one of my favorite stories ever, Batman Year One. I will always have an endless affection for Batman Begins, and I can't believe it's already 20 years old.